Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. It's Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. Today we are going to take a look at Cisco Systems. They are out of the information technology sector. Cisco here. Let's jump right in the video. It is January 4th. And if you want to know more about them, go ahead and check them out at www.cisco.com, cisco.com. That is their homepage where I pulled this information from. And we're just going to go over a few of the items they offer, products and services, right? They've got networking. And what I did was I went in and I basically clicked on these and just highlighted each one down to what I believe security, right? So you've got SD-WAN routers, access networking, switches, wireless, data center networking, internet-based networking, enterprise network security, right? I mean, you can pause this and read through these, or you can check them out on their homepage and do some more research if you're interested. They offer software, security collaboration, data center networking, downloadable software. As a matter of fact, whenever I log into my work computer, it says Cisco Systems. It's basically a part of our login system that we use. Cisco enterprise agreements, software licensing, indoor access mobility and wireless indoor access points, outdoor industrial access points, wireless LAN, 5G, Cisco spaces, collaboration. A lot of this is industrial. You'll see when I worked for General Motors, and I did work for General Motors, I installed a lot of their robots, and these things need to talk to each other in the plants. And they have a lot of routers throughout the plants, and they would be Cisco enabled, right? So that's how these robots inside these plants will talk to each other. And when one part is ready to go in another one, they'll ship it on down the line to the next one. So not a lot of people involved in the manufacturing process anymore. It's more and more done by robots, and that's for all. I know everyone thinks Tesla is way out ahead of the old legacy car dealerships or car manufacturers, but really that's not the case. But again, that's their homepage if you want to check them out. And we are taking a look at them because they were the only, there might have been one other stock in my company in my portfolio that was down, but this was one of the 2 or 3 on the day. Again, a lot of green. My portfolio was up significantly today. A lot of positions up 3, 4, even 5%, which I don't necessarily like to see. It's nice to see a lot of green in my portfolio, but it also makes it harder to find what I consider bargains. Whenever stocks pull back and they're in the red, I don't mind that. It means I'm going to lower my cost basis, increase my yield, and increase my potential future returns. So I don't mind buying stocks on sale. This one here, you'll see in a little bit, is down below my cost basis. So maybe when I look at if it remains down throughout the week, I think I'm going to do my purchases on Friday. So if you are into this sort of content, dividend growth investing, dividend stock portfolio reveals, I do cover my dividend portfolio every Sunday. So hit the like button. Go ahead and share with anyone you think might find value in this content. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Cisco. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and join me on this journey to financial freedom. I do show everything that I do in my portfolio every Sunday. So again, if you're interested in that sort of content, join me, hit that subscribe button. And back to the video, Cisco Systems Inc., ticker CSCO, out of the information technology sector, closed out the day on January 4th at $47.55, down just slightly, 0.02%. 52-week range as low as $38.60, as high as $62.82. I would love them back in the $38 range. I haven't been there in a while, so wouldn't mind that at all. I would just add more to my position. I am long this. You'll see my position here in a little bit. So I would say really they are kind of floating between that 52-week low and that 52-week high. Average volume 19.1. Today's was 14.9. So less buying and selling today than typical. Looks like it was a lot of selling though. Market cap 195.34 billion. A beta of 0.98. So just very slightly below market volatility, right? A beta basically is the volatility of 1. Is the market volatility. Anything below 1 is less volatile. Anything above 1 is more volatile. PE ratio of 17.04. Another one that always seems to be a little higher on the PE range. Again, if you got them back here in this 38 range, it would probably be down in the 15, maybe 16 range for the PE ratio. Earnings per share is $2.79. Next earning date is sometime between February 7th and February 11th. And the forward dividend paid out on the year is $1.52 per share. We'll see the payout ratio, but just to divide by 4, they are a quarterly payer. and it has a pretty nice dividend yield at 3.19%. Ex-dividend date was today, so if you bought them now or tomorrow, you would not get the next dividend. You would have to wait. And the 1-year target estimate, at least according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information. I always recommend more than one source for information, so this is just one that I like to use. You'll see another one here in a moment. Make sure that you are always looking at more than one so that you can make sure the information you are getting is accurate. And they have a $55.50 target estimate per share, so it speaks to potentially some upside appreciation in the stock price. Now, another source I like to look at is stockanalysis.com. Again, you can go wherever you want. There's a lot of other sources out there, but these are two that I like. They present the information nicely in a very friendly format, so that's why I like them. And 35 stock analysts from stockanalysis.com that have taken a look at this, they call it a consensus buy, though it is right there close to a hold. This would be a hold. This would be a sell, strong buy, but it is on a buy. So the majority of these 35 stock analysts think it's in the buy range. They have a low estimate of $44.44, which would be a 6.54% decrease from where it currently sits. Average estimate of $56.61, which would be a 19. This was pretty close to what we saw on the previous page for Yahoo Finance. So that would be a 19.05% increase from where it currently sits. And if it happened to hit their high, $76.65, that would be a 61.2% increase in the stock price. All the while, you could collect that 3+% dividend yield. Now, again, I am long Cisco Systems. I have 138.521 shares. My cost basis is $50.20 per share. Obviously, I am down, 5.94%. I've lost 366. And I say I've lost, but really this is an unrealized gain. Unless I sell the shares, I haven't lost anything. I'll just continue to collect the dividend, and even just collecting the dividend will bring this cost basis down. I am looking to add to this. I probably want to see it a little bit more down than this, to be honest with you, as strange as that sounds, but that would help me lower my cost basis even more. But right now, it is one of the handful of stocks that are still in the red, so it may be one I add to this week if nothing else presents value. And it does have a nice dividend payout at payout ratio of 54.50%, so plenty of room for them to continue to increase the dividend payouts. Dividend growth is on the slower side, 2.70, but it is growing, and anything above 3% with dividend growth is nice to see. And it does pay 38 cents per share per quarter. Quarterly payer, we saw that. And again, their payout will be on the 25th, right? Ex-dividend date was today. Payout date will be the 25th. Well, that is really it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate you stopping by today and joining me on this journey to financial freedom. Again, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. As always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up. Ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it really does help me out. I'm a small YouTube channel, and the more you hit that like button, the more you comment, the more you subscribe, more people subscribe, the more it gets the word out and helps my channel grow. So again, and definitely hit the notification bell as well so you're notified whenever I put out any new content. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. What do you think of Cisco Systems? Is it in your portfolio? Are there other in the technology sector that you like better? Let me know down below. I do personally read and respond to the comments. On the day, I'm going to have to change that up a little bit. I do personally read and respond to the comments on the day I post a video, because it's getting harder and harder to go back in time and respond to some of the comments, a week or 2 weeks out. I've got a lot of videos out there now. It's up into the hundreds now, so some people post, months later, and it gets harder for me to respond. But so I will say I will respond to comments on the day the video was released. I will try to respond to all comments, but I'm not going to make any promises. I do have a day job. I do have 2 daughters, and my wife likes to see me every now and again. At least for now, she does. So go ahead and drop your comments down below. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and put it all down in the comments. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We will see you in the next one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.